I figured out what the issue is. I know what I know what the issue is now. I know what it is. I can fix it, kind of. For whatever reason, like, I kept on, like, pressing on the space button, and that would just, like, end stream. If I can just, like, settings, maybe? Sure, we'll go to settings, and hopefully, does that... Okay, yeah. So if I click the settings button, it won't end stream for the 3rd time. Oh my god. I, like, cannot even... I cannot even... Alright, this is attempt number 3, and I'm really hoping that YouTube is not like, she's spamming. I'm not spamming my YouTube. My OBS is just being mean to me. The OBS is being mean. It's not my fault. OBS hates me. Sorry, that's going to... Let's go to a friend, but OBS really hates me right now. It's really, really bad. I figured out the issue though, and it won't happen again. I just feel really bad. I'm probably gonna lose another sub or 2. Getting 3 Met Lauren is live notifications probably wears on anyone, honestly. Oh my gosh. But hopefully NFB sees that message. OBS really hates me. It's not my fault. Alright. I also have to, like, update my links again. I have to update my links again. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. Did I like on? Alright, that's better. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me go back on Discord and edit my self-promotion things again. I hope you guys are having a better night than I am. My goodness, I'm literally trying so hard and my OBS is just like, no. Can't have anything too fancy. You're learning now. Let's get your green shell. I really hope so. Sorry, that's another DM. I don't know why I'm reading it on stream. I'm like in total just like edit everything. Edit everything. I think I grabbed everything. I might... Oh, nope. One more server. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. I'm not even gonna tweet again. At this point, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's fair. That's fair. I see your messages, Eli. Okay. Oh. I want my green shell, and I don't mean in Mario Kart. Surely. After all of my suffering and tech issues, surely we can get this to work. Also, there's still 4 of you popping in despite my issues, which I really appreciate. Oh, brother. Alright. But yeah, nothing yet. Raichi! Hello! I feel really bad. You probably got like 3 notifications that I'm live. I hope you have a good drive home and a safe drive home, especially. I've just been having tech issues, unfortunately. But yes, I will enjoy the run, and hopefully I'll be able to get up to like I think I'm gonna try to just go until I get to 3,000. And hopefully I can just do that tonight. I'm already like almost a quarter of the way through, and I was with technical issues. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good for still having technical issues happen. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Yeah, but I was talking about earlier, this is like Road to World Championships. Some people are gonna have heard this like 3 times, but I need to have it in there for prosperity's sake. What if someone watches the stream after? And then they don't know, what the heck is she doing? I mean, I was gonna shiny hunt regardless, but like, I'm gonna be shiny hunting a lot more over the next month because I really, 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 really want this before I go to Worlds. And surely, surely, surely I'll be able to. If I keep going, if I keep trying, surely it'll work out. Alright. Let me go. Nothing just yet, and that's okay. Yes, I have decided on Squirtle for the 2,836th time. You guys can't see this, but I'm like kicking my feet under the desk. I'm like so just like this is Lauren at her I don't want to say worst. Worst might be pretty strong. Shell shocker. Worst might be pretty strong of a word, but I'm just, you know. Tech issues would have anyone like that though. It's not just me. It's not just me. It would have anyone be like me and be anxious and kicking her feet under the table and trying to keep it not audible. But it's going. It's going. I don't know if you guys can see in the background, but to my left, your right, I do have the classic Pikachu, and I'm pretty pleased about that. I was like, I gotta get that when it comes out, and I'm really happy that I did. It's so cute. I have it next to my Mokoko and my Mimikyu. I actually debated on for movie one. Oh my gosh, yes! No! You're so right! I like wasn't even thinking. Yeah, that's a good point. Alright, let's see. Can we do it? Yes, we can. No nickname needed for the shiny Squirtle. I probably won't. Oh no, it's hard because I tend to like to nickname my shiny Pokemon. So like every shiny Pokemon I have in Sword and Shield, in Sun and Moon, I have a shiny Latios named Baja Blast, and that one's probably my favorite. I just think it's a funny nickname. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Sorry, I'm just typing up real quick. 'Cause I figured it out. Now you can hear my typing. Shiny hunting Squirtle. Whoa. Alright. This time for sure. And now we're back. And I won't be distracted anymore. I think. Maybe I won't be distracted anymore. I probably shouldn't promise that, but... And nothing yet, but that's okay. Actually, you know what? I'll take a moment and have a sip. I won't show cup of the day yet, but just know it's there. And it is a cup I got in Japan. Actually, I just ordered a brand new cup of the day. I ordered a brand new one, and I'm very excited for it to come in because I think it's a cool one. It's by, you've actually seen her work before because I've shown her cups on my stream before. But, yeah, I'm excited about it. Nothing yet. Lucoro, how are you? I hope you're doing well. And welcome to the stream. I literally have had so many technical difficulties already. It's so sad. But yeah, I've had to like tweet 3 times because I've had to end stream 3. Well, I didn't end stream. OBS ended stream, I'll have you know. But I had to tweet like 3 times. 3rd time's the charm for sure, though. And maybe it's 3rd time's the charm to the point that I can maybe get a shiny Squirtle today. That would be very cool. I'm great. How are you? I am on my day off, so I'm always good on my days off. Unless something terrible is happening, but that's not happening today. But yeah, just enjoying my hunt. I'm hoping to get to 3,000 encounters today. If I don't get a shiny Squirtle before that. We're getting pretty close to halfway through, though. At least halfway through, like, full odds. I think it's like, what, 3,700 or something like that? That would be halfway through. So we got about, like, 1,000 left to go. But considering we've done, like, 2,840... Well, this is the 48th. 2,848th attempt. What's another 1,000 more, you know? What's another 1,000 more? It's not that big of a deal. Responding real quickly to a message. But yeah, hopefully we get it today. I would prefer to get it today, if possible. I think it'd be very funny if we knew what our rival got. Because like if it was possible to get a shiny like rival Pokemon, I think that'd be very funny. Hi Pastor, how are you? I'm sorry I couldn't stick around long for your stream yesterday. I felt bad, like I joined and I said a couple things and then my mom called and I had to go because my mom was calling. Nothing was wrong. It was just like well, something was wrong on my end. Like now it's hopefully not wrong. I don't know for sure yet. I don't want to jinx it. I'm knocking on wood as I speak. But yeah, I couldn't stick around long, so I'm sorry about that. But it sounded fun. So I don't know if you answered my question yesterday, but do you have a favorite game to shiny hunt in? I wasn't sure if it was Violet or Scarlet or Violet or Arceus or Sword and Shield or anything else, any other games. For me, my favorite is Arceus. I think that's it's my favorite Pokemon game, so I'm obviously like a little biased, but you know. I've decided on a water Pokemon. I've decided on Squirtle for the 2,852nd time. And it will be 2,853 momentarily. Let's go. But I do hope today's the day. I do deeply hope that today is the day. Maybe Gen 2, since the raids are so good once you get do this shiny Ditto trick. Oh, Ditto. I didn't know there was a shiny Ditto trick. Now I'm kind of curious. It's kind of a shame because I have a 3DS, but I haven't modded it yet. I probably could, and it'd probably be pretty easy, but I just haven't yet. So I don't have Pokemon Transporter that I need, but I do have, like, I own Pokemon Crystal on the, or 3DS Virtual Console legally through the eShop. Not modded, but I guess it wouldn't really matter because if I modded it to get the Poke Transporter, then that's that. I'm not overly fond of riding up and down Goldenrod for 15 minutes to hatch an egg, but 1 in 64 chances are nice. That's crazy. So pretty much all you need to do is like shiny hunt a shiny Ditto, and then after that you're like good to go then. That's very interesting. My Pokemon is very energetic. It's trying its best. I'm gonna like move this down just a little bit. I don't know. Like that maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to get the camera to actually focus my face. That might be helpful. Might be helpful if the camera would focus on my face. But, you know, it's so sad because I remember one of my friends was telling me, she was like, oh my gosh, like I got a shiny and then I reset. Like she was so like in the groove that she like reset on her shiny. And I'm like, I don't even think that's happened to me. Like, I don't think I haven't even accidentally shiny, like gotten a shiny, Squirtle and just reset it. Okay, so in a nutshell, you catch the shiny Gyarados and erase all moves but teach it Mimic. Go find a wild Ditto in Gen 1 and use Mimic. Use Transform, since you'll get that move, then let it transform into you after you leave. Oh my gosh, that's crazy! I'm screen capturing that. Because that's wild. I did not know that existed. Now you can breed it with whatever, minus legendaries and babies, and you have a 1 in 64 chance of it being a shiny. Well, that's much easier than doing resets on here. So much easier. That's only like Gen 2 though, I imagine, right? Unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately. I mean, if you think about it, they really should be like a little bit better. Rate-wise. Like, I guess that's what they did, like, later on, right? Like, it was updated. So, like, this is, like, truly, like, full odds, but there's a lot that, aren't necessarily full odds these days. It's also weird because even when it's full odds, I just hit the mic, sorry. Even when it is full odds, it doesn't, like, feel full odds. Like on my birthday stream, like I got a shiny, oh, what was it? I think it was a Bunnelby. It was a shiny Bunnelby. And I was like, that's my 3rd shiny I've gotten in that game, and I don't even have the shiny charm. So it feels like it's so easy. Like you just kind of spawn in and out, in and out, in and out, and then you're good. Good to go. Just do that a bunch, and then you get your shiny. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so it doesn't work in other games. That's what I thought. I was like, I feel like I would have heard about that. Like, I've heard of the Masuda method, like, I've heard of a couple things, and yeah. I've used the term shiny in Gen 2, so that's how the odds are so high when breeding. That makes sense. And now I really want to try that. Sorry, I'm like hitting my computer. Trying to get closer to the mic. There we go. No. You could also just breed the shiny Gyarados with the Pokemon, but you are chain breeding at that point, but Ditto will breed with whatever. That is true. It sure will. I have decided once again to get the water Pokemon, Squirtle. Once again. Oh, you don't have to apologize. It's nice to see the chat moving. I had so many technical issues earlier. Like, this is my third or fourth time having to go live because I kept on accidentally hitting the space button, and when I did, it would end stream. So I definitely lost a sub specifically because of that. Like I was at 1,118, and then I had to go live twice, and then they unsubbed, and I was like, oops. Sorry, my fault. Totally my bad. Alright. My friend messaged me. Apparently they are going to New York City. Whoa. And she invited me, but it's on next Sunday. And I don't think I can afford New York City right now. Well, because it's not even just like the normal, like I am going to New York City twice in September. Like, it's not that I can't afford it because I can't afford it. It's because getting from DC to New York City is unfortunately pricey last minute. I wish it wasn't, but it is. I think the cheapest would be like an $80 bus, and I'm like, I don't even think I can swing that right now. And it's not that I literally can't, it's just that I'm saving for Worlds. Worlds is quite important. Isn't that like a 4-hour drive? Yeah, it is. It sure is. Is there a train? Yes, I could take Amtrak, but last minute tickets are not something that is for the faint of heart, is what I'll say. Like, I'm taking Amtrak up both times in September, and in fact, for the September one, I'm going to, like, for one of them, I'm going to the Nintendo store for the Fire Emblem Fortune Sweep launch. And I'm really excited about it. But I got it when it was on sale, and so the fare was only, I think I spent like $40 round trip, which is so crazy. But if I were to get that today, I think it would be more like 100, like 20 or something like that, for one way. And then 120 the other way, which is unfortunately like just too much. Yes, Worlds is in San Fran this year, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just like, I don't know, like, it's just like, I feel like that energy is gonna be like electrifying. Like, I don't know, I've been into the franchise for a billion years at this point. I think I have a picture on my Twitter somewhere of, like, it's my 10th birthday, and it's just all Pokemon themed. Like, my mom, we couldn't, like, afford, like, character cakes. So my mom made, like, a chocolate cake and just put a bunch of, like, my Pokemon toys on top of that. It was so cute. Like, looking back, it was so cute. My mom tried so hard. I really admire her. Oh, an hour and a half isn't bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm thinking. Yeah, it's like 4 hours for me. Even like back home when I was in Massachusetts, it was, I think, like 3 hours? Something like that. I think it was 3 hours. So still a long haul. Even Boston was like you'd think like, oh, like you're in Massachusetts, like isn't Boston like super close to everything? No, it is not. No, it is not. And that is why I always specifically mention I am not from the Boston area. Like, that is not where I was born and raised. I was born in the western part of the state. Totally different. I'm also a big proponent of Western Massachusetts and Eastern Massachusetts being capitalized. And no one would understand that except if you're from Massachusetts, honestly. Like there's a reason that, you know, every meme from Massachusetts, like, geographically was like, here be dragons for Western Mass. I took a 14-hour train from Cleveland to New York City in 2024 with my family. That sounds like so much fun, though. Did you guys get like a sleeper car? I have wanted to do that. I've like unironically I've wanted to do it because I just feel like it would be so much fun to just be like I'm on the train and I'm sleeping on the train and it'll be so fun. Oh, you're half an hour away from San Fran. Well, what I will say is you need tickets to get in. I don't want you to like waste the half hour or hour and a half drive. So you need tickets to get in. And lotteries closed like 2 days ago. Although you had to sign up before then. Like the sign up window I think ended last month. But it's cool, and I think there should be like Pokemon events in the area, but yeah. There were quiet hours where the lights were off and you couldn't be loud. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think that sounds fun. That's just me though. I like in person I'm very good at being quiet. I stayed up all night in preparation to sleep on the train. Yeah. I totally get that. When I went to Japan, it was like a 12 or 13 hour like plane ride. And I was on night shift, so I stayed up all night working. um yeah, I mean if she got the tickets then definitely go. But I feel like she would have said something to you if she did. I might be wrong though. Maybe she's trying to surprise you. I don't know. Yeah, and I was up the entire time, like flying to Japan, even though I was up all night for work. But you know what? I was sick leaving Japan. Like I got like a really bad like cold or something. Like it knocked me out. Which I guess was actually fairly common, I guess, when you go to a different country. I guess. But yeah, I was really sick and I mean I had a mask on. Can I please? Sorry, I'm like so like engrossed in the talking. That I was just like knocked out like the entire flight back. So flight there, despite being up on night shift, I did not sleep a wink like you did. We had a transfer in Toronto, but that flight was only an hour and a half, I think, from DC. So it wasn't like that bad. Going from Toronto to Japan to Tokyo was definitely a long haul, and I did not sleep there. And it was really hard because we were literally like packed like sardines on the plane, like to the point that my husband and I were like, yeah, if we do Japan again, we need to do business class. Because we were like, we cannot do that again. Like we were in the middle too. So I was like, we were both squished on both sides. Like one side, obviously, it was like him and I. Like he was on my right, and then there was someone else on my left, and I was just like, this sucks. Like it was hard. But at least on the flight back, we were like in like one of the front rows of economy, so it was only 3 people per row and not like 5, because the row that we were on the way down was like 5 per row, and it was crazy. I was like, this is not like I understand they want to get as many people as possible onto the plane, but that was definitely a challenge. So I mean, for San Fran, we did basic economy again. It's Southwest, we'll be fine. But it's just, you know, we just did the basic economy. I'm very good at stuffing my life in a bag, like in a backpack, because I've done it so many times, whether it be for a train ride or a trip home for a week, or let's see, or going to a training thing for work in Kansas City. That's what we ended up doing for that. And I packed my life in a bag then. Like it's pretty easy, I feel like. But you know what's not easy, apparently, is getting a shiny Squirtle. I wish it was. I really wish it was. But I do love, like, going back to what you were saying, Lucaro, I love going on the train. It's like when I went to see my parents for like our annual family vacation, the highlight for me outside of seeing my family was the train. I love it. I'm also very lucky to live in an area that has like good public transit, so like I can go on the metro, and that's like a good daily dose of trains for me. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. You know, it'd be really interesting to go back and see kind of like the gender ratio. Like, did we stick to like the 20% chance of it being female or not? I don't know. I'm working on finding the last shiny Tatsugiri I need, and it's the stupid orange one that you can barely tell if it's a shiny. Oh no. Well, hopefully it's quick. That would be preferable. If I was able to sleep 8 out of 14 hours, it would have been more enjoyable. I know. Amtrak Wi-Fi is really bad. It, like, does not work. It claims that it works. It really doesn't. I think I've gotten it to work once. I've gotten Amtrak a lot since I moved down here, and I've gotten to work once. Do you have, like, a button to increase the count? Yes, I do. So I hit 1 on the keyboard to go up, and then 2 on the keyboard to go back down. And that's how I do it. Just, like, keep track. Like, I'm trying to keep track, so I, like, know. And plus, like, I remember, I don't know if you were in any of the streams when he was doing it, and he took a break from it, actually. Because he was having a hard time. But when Chicken was, streaming this game, he didn't have a counter, and so people would come in and be like, oh, like, how many resets are you in? And he would just say a lot, which is fair and makes sense because it was a lot. But I was like, I should have a counter. So yeah, it just goes up and down. It's if you, wow, I just totally knocked down my mouse. That's so cool. If you ever are interested in shiny hunting, and want the same thing that I use, it's called Death Counter and Soundboard. I don't use the soundboard part because that would be annoying, but I use the death counter part. It's originally supposed to be like a death counter for like, uh-oh, wait, did I just like accidentally, I think I just accidentally, yep, there we go. We should be good now. It's originally for like counting deaths in games, but I use it for shiny hunting. It's pretty nifty though. I feel like it's pretty nifty. Nothing yet. Andre, good to see you. I hope you've been doing well. It's a long time no stream for me. But hopefully you've been doing okay and having a good time, whatever you're doing. We are just shiny hunting Squirtle once again. Count how many streams you've seen of me doing this, and don't count the technical difficulties I had earlier. But yeah, I don't want to go like super late. I do have to keep script writing tonight as well. I'm gonna have dinner and I'm gonna keep script writing because I do have a video in production, but I need to finish script writing, and my goal is to have it done by the end of this month. So I have to get on that. I have like the framework done, and I have like the research done that I used the framework, but I have to actually like finish the script. And if I get 2 parts of it done tonight, I can get 2 more done tomorrow, and then I can finish it during the week when I'm working. But I'm gonna also, this is something that I'm trying to push myself to do, and it's heavily gonna depend on how crazy my days at work are. But I'm definitely trying to stream more often this week and in the month of August. I unfortunately couldn't say I'm gonna stream every single day until I leave for Worlds because I have life stuff. I have a wedding that I'm going to out of state. So I couldn't necessarily promise to stream every day, but I'm gonna try to stream much more often. How are you doing today? I am doing pretty good, outside of technical issues. But, how many times have I mentioned technical issues on stream today? Too many. And I can tell YouTube is like not pushing this out either because it saw me go live like 3 times. I was like, She might be spamming. Oh well. It's gonna be like just like people that know who I am, and that's okay. We will rebuild. I know, I have to go through it. I do really like that they have those recaps though, although I do try to skip through them. So, let's see. No. No, nothing yet. I really just want to get I can do other things and stream other things if I get it done today. But it's gonna be like every stream is gonna be like Pokopia. Or not Pokopia, Pokemon related streams. So expect Pokopia is what I should say. Definitely gonna be streaming some Pokopia. Probably some Legends Arceus because I love that game so much. Dynamax Adventures. Definitely a lot of shiny hunting on this game. Because apparently it's impossible to get a shiny Squirtle. I swear, and I said this to someone else today. I swear. Of the 3 starters, I swear Squirtle is like the hardest one to shiny hunt. I swear it takes the longest out of any other starter, and I don't know why. But every person I've seen who's shiny hunted Squirtle, it's taken forever. Like an ungodly amount of time. And so that's just how it is. I'm like, I don't think there's actually like I don't think I can actually like prove it. And I don't think like mathematically that makes a lot of sense. But just like thinking about it and seeing the amount of people who I know who have gotten shiny Bulbasaurs and shiny Charmanders and all of that. It is unfortunately. Oh my gosh. Wait, sorry. I'm just seeing I'm seeing I have a friend who is messaging on Discord and for some reason my phone was not sending, probably because I have it open on my laptop. Not my laptop. I stream on desktop. Um but yeah, no. That's where my sister, I know exactly what college you're talking about because my sister went to that college. That's where she graduated from. Do you know how often the ads happen during your streams? I do not. If it's too often, I can bring it down. I can bring it down a notch. You think I can do that on here, right? If they happen to, I think I have it set to medium, but if it's too much, I will go and... Can I edit it on the fly? Earn? Aha, low. Save. There we go. Should be on low now, but if medium was too high, that's good to know. I'm gonna go play Splatoon Raiders, but it was so fun watching your stream. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you so much. It was nice to talk to you and nice to have you stop by. I hope you have fun playing Splatoon Raiders. Seems to be a hot commodity lately. Premium economy. Is that where it could be? Is it not gonna be overseas? I'm like, I thought it could be overseas, but I guess maybe the philosophy is like, oh, like, NAIC is gonna be in Chicago, so that leaves that place wide open. You know? Alright. Do-do-do-do. And he's taking the Bulbasaur. The moon. Alright. We're going, we're going, we're going. Interesting. If that is what I think it is. If that is what I think of it is. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Alright, we're closing in on 2,900. We're so close. Going as quickly as I can. I definitely want to get to 3,000 because I feel like 3,000 resets in. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of resets, right? Maybe not in the grand scheme of like full odds, you know, like 8,496 or whatever it is. But there's 8,696? Nah, something like that. Nem, it's good to see you. Have you not gotten your, like, Gmail and YouTube and everything back? I haven't had any suspicious things come through from that account, just so you know. Like, they're not, like, at least for me, like, they're not sending anything my way. But I'm very sorry that that happened to you. That's really, really a bummer. I might take myself off mic really, 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 really fast, but I'm gonna keep shiny hunting. I promise. I am still... We'll see. If I have to. If I have to take off mic, I will. I'm hoping I can avoid it, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Last email I got saying the YT team have their eyes glued to this case. Yeah, because didn't they took over like your Gmail and your Discord? Like your YouTube, your Discord, your Gmail, like that's a lot. Alright, I have to turn off mic really fast. I'm gonna keep shiny hunting, but you will see my lips move. I'm just taking a quick phone call. But yeah, just I'll keep going. This man telling me to call but won't actually pick up. I'm unmuted for a second. Just waiting for it to go through. Alright, let's see. Alright, I live. There was no shiny Squirtle to be had. So far it is just the email and Discord. I think all the... Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Man, that's still such a bummer. Ooh, yes, Andre, what is your request? And there we Gosh, we are so close. 2,898. Craziness. Alright, we're choosing Squirtle again. Do, do, do. Let's see. Nam, have you been able to like re-subscribe to or like? Fortunately, it looks like the new Google account wants me to verify I'm an adult. Otherwise, oh no. I guess that does make sense. I guess, yeah, because I know, like, for me, since I've had my Google account since, like, I don't know, I think it was, like, a while ago. Oh my gosh, Argentina would be so fun. Argentina would be very cool. I haven't gone to South America yet, but it would be fun, I think, to go sometime. My next trip, I think, after this might be back to Japan, low-key. I want to go back to Japan so bad. It's so fun. It's just such a fun trip. I think that by the next time I go, Winds and Waves might be out too, which means that the Pokemon Center theme will have changed because like they actually play the Pokemon Center theme inside of the stores. It's really cool. And they like I remember I went at like Christmas time, so they kept on like playing like an announcement like welcome to Pokemon Center. It was so fun. It was so fun. Also, we have hit the 2,900 points, which is nice. It means we are halfway through our run for today. Because I did say I wanted to make it to 3,000. And I'm trying to limit myself because I think like part of my issue with streaming is that I tend to go for a really long time and feel like I have to, but I really like don't have to. Unfortunately today it was just like the tech issues. Like I've been technically going since 8, but because of the technical issues, it's like it hasn't really been since 8. Like on this stream, I think I started it like an hour ago. And I also feel bad because YouTube is definitely like limiting the reach because it thought I was spamming, which is fair because I did have to go live like 3 or 4 times. But I hope I didn't just like destroy my channel reach. How was Japan? I loved Japan. I haven't gone since 2024, so it has been like a minute. But I really enjoyed it. It's just cool to like experience like another country. I definitely want to go to Scotland someday. Norway would be really cool. Or like a Northern Lights cruise to like Iceland or Greenland. That would be really cool. Oh, there's other countries too. There's all sorts of places I want to go. I'd love to go to China someday. I just feel like that would be fun. It's like one of those things where it's like, I can't prove that it would be fun, but like it sounds like it would be fun. Just going to another country, experience the culture. In other news, oh no, you got sick. Oh my gosh, wow, that's stressful. I'm sorry. That's gotta suck. I'm glad. I'm assuming you're on the mend. Hopefully you're on the mend. It would be good if you're on the mend. I'm assuming since you're messaging, you're good to go. not having any other issues. Yeah, but Japan was so cool. I definitely want to go back. It was a lot of fun. The train system is insanity. I haven't ever looked into it, but I'm like, you definitely could like, you could probably like find someone that was just like traversing all of Japan only by local trains. Like you probably could. Like they go everywhere out there. Like I remember when I went to Japan, I took a train from I think we were in Kyoto. We were in Kyoto and we took a train to Nara, which I'm gonna look up real quickly how far those are from each other. It felt like a long time. Kyoto to Nara. It's like a 54-minute drive. So public transport somehow public transport is actually quicker than driving, which is so crazy. It's 28 minutes if you're taking the Limited Express, which you should if you're in Japan and you have to go somewhere. Limited Express is great, as long as you can get off at the stop that it's going to. But yeah, to Kyoto, we went to the Nintendo Museum, which is where I got today's cup of the day. Whoa, it's a GameCube cup. It has the date. I don't want to drop it. 2001. It has the nice little GameCube on there. If I go next time, I want to get, I think, the Wii. If they have one. It was actually a few hours ago? Oh my gosh! Well, I hope you're feeling better. Like, that's so... like... recent. Oh man, that's such a bummer, and you're on vacation too. That's so hard. I hope you feel better tomorrow. I count how many times I'm saying I hope you feel better, but I really do hope you feel better. Oh, that's so tough. That's so tough. It's never good to be sick, especially on vacation. Oops, oops, oops. I know. I'm responding to a friend in DMs. They are flawless, and I really, really, really miss them. Like, those trains are everything. Like, imagine if we had that in the US. You could literally, like you could go to Boston, right? Boston is kind of 4. It was 4. I hope you... Okay, so Pastor, you're saying there were 4 at... That's a lot. I did end up bringing the frequency down just a little bit. I went from medium to low, so hopefully that's a little bit better for now. Oh, but yeah, I have to figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner. I had wings earlier. I had some homemade chicken wings. Garlic parm seasoned chicken wings, and those are pretty good. At least the Activia yogurt is tasty. I've been told not to eat solids for 24 hours. Oh, that's so tough. That's so tough. Hopefully it's not like... Oh, wait. Okay, Pastor, what are you confused about? Sorry. You said count how many... Oh gosh. I thought you were saying earlier, like, the ad frequency, because you had asked earlier, you were like, do you know how many ads are playing during your stream? And I was like, I don't know. Or I hope you feel better. That's a lot. It just means I care. Yeah, you could, like, I'm trying to think of, like, Boston comes Boston locally, in Boston, just Boston, really, in the surrounding suburbs, I feel like comes kind of close, but it's only Boston. New York, too. DC, I really wish... It's hard because it's the cleanest public transit I've been on, and it is, probably the best run. I'm gonna tentatively say that, best run. But the issue with DC is that transfers can kind of take a long time. And you can't really get everywhere in the DMV with it. Like, there's definitely a lot of bus routes you'd have to take and everything. It's such a bummer because I definitely want to monetize streams, but it's kind of like, it seems like if I do medium, then it gives you more frequent ads, but you can skip them and it's not a 1 and 2. Because I have a monitor up so I can see, I don't know how many ads are playing per, like, stream, But I can see like how they're playing. So like when I changed it from when I was on medium, right? It was one ad every so often that you could skip. And now that I changed it to low, it might be lower frequency, but it gives you back-to-back ads. I'm trying to figure out what is the better experience because unfortunately I do like money and I do want to monetize. But hopefully it's not like that annoying. I'm waiting for them to make the bullet train that will connect San Fran to LA. That would be so cool. I want a bullet train that will like do like DC to DC to Baltimore to Philly to Trenton or Newark, whichever, whatever. To New York. Maybe not Newark. Maybe you just skip Newark. Maybe it's just DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York. I don't want to say Hartford because if you do Hartford, you have to go to Springfield and then Worcester and then Boston. It would really make more sense to just do New York City, Providence, Boston, maybe? That would be cool. I want high-speed rail. Make it happen. I'm gonna have to save up for Disneyland every year. I'm sure Disneyland is so expensive. I would love to go to Disney World again. Actually, I haven't gone since high school. It's been over a decade since I've gone to Disney World. Hello. Ooh. Mayhaps later. We'll see. Matt husband just got home. And we're skipping and we're skipping and we're skipping. I put away the air mattress. Since my mom was here, we had the air mattress out, and before I started stream, it was like super. Hello.
I'm going.
It's good.
What number are you at?
What is it? Oh, 2,914.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I haven't gone to Disney World in a while. And that was only like a one-time thing too. Well, actually, no, it was a two-time thing. The first time that I went, it was because my mother graduated from college. She did like a delayed bachelor's degree. So she did that, and my uncle gave her like an entire trip to Disney World. Oh, what? Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, one of my friends just sent me a picture on Pokemon, from Pokemon Go, I should say. And it's a Ninetales and a Chimchar with Dawn's hat, and it's at Disney World. It's very cool. Or maybe it's Disneyland. I unfortunately cannot tell the difference. I wish I could, though. Oh, that would be so... Oh, no, duh, you did that. Because that was, what, last year in Anaheim, right? I think that's when that happened. Yeah, that would have been a really good time for you to go past her is during that. Because it was Pokemon Worlds in Anaheim, and then I think they had something at Disneyland for it. In San Fran, I'm kind of hoping that they have something at the Nintendo store. Please, see you play. And honestly, the two things, there's two things I want for Worlds, and I don't know if I'm gonna get them, but I really hope I do. I want literally any news on Winds and Waves. Disneyland, it was in Orange County. No, 2024. Oh, 2024 was that. I've never been to Disney World. I don't even know, like, it's technically bigger, but I'm like, if you go to the Magic Kingdom, I'm like, I kind of wonder how different, like, Magic Kingdom is in Disney World versus, like, Disneyland. You know what I mean? Isn't Disneyland, like, that's Sleeping Beauty's castle, right? And then Disney World is Cinderella's castle. A dream of mine is to stay in that suite that's in the castle. I've always wanted to do that, and I don't know if I ever will. tell Mr. Met or Mr. Lauren hi. I don't know what we call him. Met husband is the nickname that Nem brought up. The San Francisco Nintendo store is not good. New York is better. Well, I'm going to both back to back in like, so I'm going to the San Francisco store for well, obviously during Worlds, I'm going to be going to that one. And then in September, for the Fire Emblem launch, which is literally like 2.5 weeks after Worlds, or after I get back from Worlds, I will be back in New York City for the Fire Emblem launch, which is exciting. Correct on castles, that's good. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Sleeping Beauty, but I might be wrong. You never know. That's his name, not husband. Yes. Yeah, that was a nickname that Nem had suggested, and we both liked that. We thought it was a good nickname. And my YouTube membership thing is like the Met Squad. I'm like, I'm just gonna put Met in front of everything. And it's funny because the Met in my name isn't even like Met, it's meteorologist. I think it's funny. Met. All the Mets. Except for the actual Mets, because we are Red Sox fans in this household. Don't worry about the fact that I'm going to a Yankees game in September. We don't talk about that. It's fine, it's fine. Shh. I actually have to go next year. So the way that it works is every other year is when the Red Sox will play at the Nats in DC, and next year is an on year. So I'm like, okay, well, I gotta go to the games in April then. I don't make the rules, I just gotta go. Actually, I just went to a Noah Khan concert and I wore my Red Sox hat very, very proudly. You know, New Englanders, we gotta stick together. It's so funny though, it's like I don't realize how much of like New England is still ingrained into my entire being until I like get back into New England and I'm like, yep. I miss this a lot. But like, I love where I live right now too. Like, it's not ever gonna replace New England, but like, it's still a nice area. I like that I like that there's things to do, you know? Like, where I grew up, there wasn't. I was in a rural area. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Origin form Dialga. I love Dialga. I guess maybe it's Dialga. Diamond Dialga. Speaking of memberships, obviously my other account had all my memberships. I'm still figuring out whether or not I should spend money through this account. That's really fair. I mean, I especially like after going through what you did with that, that's hard. You know, like I imagine you had memberships and I mean, I know you had super chats that went through that, and yeah. It's definitely tough. I don't blame you either way. Officially, I think it's Dialga. Yeah, I'm like, I guess maybe it's Dialga? That's how I've always pronounced it. But I was like thinking about it for more than 2 seconds. I'm like Dialga, like diamond, maybe. Looking to warp timer on Kylo Ren. Oh, I've been thinking about rewatching all the Star Wars movies lately. 5 years of Otsuka Ray memberships out the window. That's so sad. That's a whole streak. Oh. I'm sorry. That's actually really sad. Cece's on hiatus right now, but I'm still just like, if like the membership's just like evaporated, I'd be very sad. Or worse than evaporated, if it like got taken over by some hacker, that'd also be bad. That's an original one. At least I still got Twitch. That's true. I've been kind of thinking about doing like multi-streaming, like doing it on YouTube and Twitch. One of my friends is doing that now. And I kind of am intrigued by it, but I don't really know for sure how to really go about that. Yeah, we're only going tonight until I hit 3,000. So we're about a quarter of the way through. Almost a third. Actually, almost a third. Quarter to a third. But I really appreciate you guys being here and watching and all that jazz, because technical issues definitely caused YouTube to sort of flag everything. Oh, EJ, hold on. Since you're in stream. I meant to send this to you earlier. Hold on. Alright. So, EJ, I finally pulled an SIR. I finally pulled an SIR. I am very sorry that it had to be this one, and this is staying in my collection. I'm still bringing the full art to you, but this one it's so pretty. I'm very sorry. I pulled the SIR Gwyn before you, and I'm sorry. But to be fair, I was like 200 packs in and hadn't pulled one. But also turtles. But yeah, I pulled the full Gwyn. I was you have both of them now. Well, the full art is going to you. The SIR won't. That's staying in my collection, but the full art, I'm giving you the full art. Especially if you don't pull it, you should just do like a full page in your binder. Just Gwyn. I've been thinking about doing that with cast form, just having like an entire cast form binder. Just anytime I see a cast form, pick it up. As long as it's near mint. But yeah, it's extremely pretty in person. It's like prettier than I had expected. I knew it was gonna be pretty, but I was still just like, the gold is really nice. But yeah. But yeah, otherwise we are still shiny hunting. Gonna shiny hunt till the day I die. I guess that would mean that I would never get the shiny Squirtle, but I'm pretty determined. That's the plan. I'm planning to have a Gwyn page and Staraptor. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, I have the Larry Staraptor that you pulled or bought. I think you might have bought it. I have that one. I don't think I have any other Staraptors. I don't think there's been that many. I just restarted my sandwich, but I don't know if I just lost those Herb Mysticas. Oh no. Only Staraptor I have is Larry's. Yeah. I don't even think there's a ton of Staraptor cards. I'm gonna check real quick, actually, because I'm curious. Staraptor card decks. Let's see. The last one before this one was Scarlet and Violet base. There were only 2 in Sword and Shield, 1 in Sun and Moon, 1 in X and Y. I didn't realize it was that few. I think Cast Form might have 4 cards. I bought the card by trading a bunch of cards I didn't want. That's fair. Honestly, that's the way to do it. I saved before I didn't. Yay! You didn't lose the ingredients. That's good, Pastor. That's excellent. Ooh, sigh of relief, right? That'd be me if I ever accidentally, like, reset. Yeah, I'm bringing my trade binder to Worlds. I think I'm probably going to prioritize just trading them instead of selling them. because if you trade with other people, they're more willing to do like a one-to-one trade, or like, oh, you have this $500 card here, take my $300 card and like a $200 card, and we'll call it a day. But like if you're bringing it to like a vendor, they're like, best I can do is 80%. And it's like, no, like I want a fair trade. And these days it's just a lot harder to get it, unfortunately. But you know, they have to make money too. Like I had debated bringing in I like obviously have that massive sealed collection. But I was just like, you know, if I want more money for Worlds, I could just bring it in. But then I realized it'd be at 80% and 70% cash, and I'm like, I might pass. Yeah, there's the art rare and the like regular. Just I think it might be a rare or something like that. It's either an uncommon or a rare, and I can't remember which. But yeah, I know there's two. If I see anything Staraptor or Gwyn related at Worlds, I'll let you know. Because that's gonna be before Fire Emblems, so I can just like bring stuff to Fire Emblem if I need to. I have a feeling that we're just gonna see. I don't think we're gonna see much on Pokemon Center before Worlds, but maybe like after. I don't know. Like they might have like previews up, and hopefully they'll have like deck boxes and stuff. Because I know they have the Gwyn collection in Japan, like the sleeves and the playmat and everything. I guess the unfortunate part is that they're not letting people bring in Pokemon Center items to vend, which I guess makes sense because it's been such an issue. It's kind of like an unfortunate reality. I do kind of wish they would make an exception for accessories because of things like the Gwyn collection. That would be really a cool pickup. Or like plushies, or like one of the only things I want, and I don't even know how to get my hands on it, but they have a cast form Stormglass from Pokemon Center China, and I really, really want it, and it's impossible to find. I've been looking for it, and the only way I found it, and it was after the fact, it was like after it already sold out, which is so deeply unfortunate. But it was on pre-order from a shop in New York City, and I was like, if I had known about this, I would have just sucked it up and pre-ordered, and to hell with tariffs, because I really want this. I've been unfortunately having to have like be like, okay, like I want this thing from overseas, but do I really want to pay the tariffs? Not really. So I put in a bunch of cards in my ETB case to pass out. Oh, to people at events. That's so fun. That's so fun. That'll be so fun. I want to get before next year. I want to get a trainer card kind of similar to what NFB did. Because I really like that idea. I might even ask him like who he commissioned for it, because I'm just that impressed with it. Or honestly, like even your trainer, like your trainer Sona, that you have being commissioned is also really good too. But I want to get like the cards, like the little trainer cards. I should have thought of it before Worlds, and I didn't. Very sad, very unfortunate. And I don't think at this point I can just get it rushed, you know? I'm gonna do it at the cosplay meetup for Anime NYC. That's the plan for Pokemon Day next year. Yeah, I definitely want to have like my own trainer card before then. And I don't know. It's hard because I was like, oh, I could just be like the Parasol lady, like that trainer class. Steven paid a lot of money for that card. I will have to ask him how much he paid. I have a budget in mind before printing. But obviously if it was like that expensive, I probably wouldn't do it, but hopefully it's not. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it'd be a fun idea, and I'm definitely going to Pokemon Day. Like, I'm going to Pokemon Day next year. There's no way I'm not going. I had such a blast. I had such a blast at this year's Pokemon Day. You know what I mean? Like, it was so much fun. So I'm definitely going again, like, for sure. It won't be the 30th, but it'll have Winds and Wave details, and we all know how I feel about Winds and Waves, so. It's not cheap. Oh. You should DM me how much he paid, because I'm so curious. This is from Avengers Champions. Oh, that's so cool. I love that you have a shiny Chandelure too, Reshi. Alright, more Squirtle. But yeah. I mean, I bet you I could find someone else who would do it for cheaper. I don't know. We'll see. I want to make it happen. I could do it myself, but I don't really want to. I don't think I have that level of skill, unfortunately. If I did. Pokemon Day is our official holiday off of work. True. Yeah, I think last year I ended up just like rearranging my schedule to make it work. Like since I work like weird days, like I work weekend, like I worked yesterday for example, and I work holidays, like any holiday you can think of, I worked it at some point. Because of that, it's like I get to just rearrange my schedule how I want. Is it the cast form storm bottle ornament? Yes, it is. Yeah, from Pokemon China. I literally have been looking for it everywhere because it's like that is like an actual. I want to say it's something that you should use for like actually predicting the weather because you shouldn't. But like it's just like a cute little like what's the term? Trinket? Trinket? I found a custom site for trainer cards. I'm gonna have the chibi art I had commissioned on it. That's so cool. You only paid $5? It's so good. Like, unironically, it's so good. Jeez. I gotta look more into, like, commissioning people. But yeah, that's what I want to do for next year is I want to have, like, a trainer card with a cast form on it, for sure. But I haven't figured out how to, like, really put, like, the meteorologist sort of part on it. There's someone on Instagram who already has like, oh, like I'm a parasol lady and I have a rain form cast form named Sora as my Pokemon. And I'm like, yeah, I can't really do a parasol lady now. But I can do maybe another training class. I don't know. Because I can't do the TV reporter because I'm not on TV. I'm not on TV, nor will I probably ever be. Unless like there's some news article that goes on about my work. That's happened before. And there actually has been a news article before that's had like my work in it, which is kind of funny. But otherwise it's like, okay, like how do I show like the meteorologist part? Do I just have me like pointing, like just like clouds and pointing? I don't know. Look at the clouds. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I also really like Alolan Ninetales a lot because it looks like a cirrus cloud. That's how I look at it, at least. I think it looks like a cirrus cloud. I'm very curious, actually. Do you guys have, like, a favorite pizza place? I realize that sounds really random, but, like, for me, like, my favorite pizza place is a local chain here in DC. And I swear they used to have a location in New York City, but I guess it shut down or doesn't exist anymore. But it was so good. It is so good, as in like it's near me, but it was so good, I imagine, in New York City. Did you watch the basketball video from Mateo? If it's the one you posted on your Instagram, I did. But I haven't watched the full thing yet. I know you said it was up on his channel, and I haven't watched it just yet. I just heard a loud noise, and I'm trying to figure out what it was. But yeah, I haven't watched the full thing. Actually, you know what? I'll probably watch it after I'm done streaming. I shouted you out for being the only person who was betting on me. I was rooting for you so hard. I was like, EJ, you gotta get it done. Gold Dust Pizza, originally known as Pizza Plus, local to California. Okay, so like if there's multiple locations, I should get it when I'm in San Fran, right? Reshi in my DMs says pizza place? I don't know, maybe Roman Gourmet in Maplewood, New Jersey. Pizza Guys is also pretty good. Yeah, I think like locally and pizza, which is like a chain local to I really feel like I remember there being a New York City location, but I think it just like didn't. Oh, those were from your vlog, gotcha. NYC. I'm pretty sure there was one in New York. Oh, there's one in New Jersey. Let's see, they have one in East Rutherford, Jersey City, and wherever Union is. I have no idea where Union is. But they do have them in New Jersey. But that's my favorite pizza spot. I know there's a couple people from Jersey in chat, so if you ever get a chance, that's my favorite. And then like chain wise, like actually like national chain, I think my favorite is actually probably Papa John's. But locally, like the best white pizza with tomato, that's my personal favorite, is from the pizza place that's near my house back home in Massachusetts. It's so good. The closest would be Ripon? I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. I can pronounce Lemonster and I can't pronounce that. Or Worcester or Billerica. That's closer to where I live. Make sure to get an In-N-Out burger while you're there. Almir said that, that's crazy. No, because I definitely want to do In-N-Out while I'm there. I've only had In-N-Out once when I went to Phoenix, Arizona. That was the only other time. Hold on. Ripon. Interesting. Ripon. I guess that makes sense. Ripon. It's kind of how you don't pronounce the C in Worcester. Alright. Sorry, I just have to do something really fast. Quick favor for... I can't believe Almir In-N-Out only on the West Coast. Yes. Yes, when I go to San Fran, I'm gonna get it. I've never had White Castle. I also have not had White Cancel. Cancel? Did I say cancel? White Castle. Sign up. Sorry, I'm over the age of 18. Gonna sign up. Actually, I guess I probably shouldn't do that this way. Oh, you know, when you want... okay. Okay, now I can... When you like shiny cardboard, you sometimes end up having to do favors. And that's what I'm doing now, as I'm like trying to pay attention to the chat too. I'm trying to think what else is Californian that you should do or try. Go to Pier 39. What is Pier 39? Is it like a restaurant? Or like a boardwalk? Boardwalk is fun. I wonder which VAs will be in New York City for Pokemon Day next year. I don't know. I'm hoping... This is so bad. I'm really hoping that by next year, next Pokemon Day, Laventon is in Pokemon Masters because I need that. Like, I need water, actually. And I've been dehydrated and dying of thirst for so long because of that. I swear someday it will happen. I swear someday it'll happen, but it hasn't yet. Oops, I forgot to put my name. My name might be important. Might be important. I think everything else is good. Yep. Oh, 413. Alright, there we go. I am not leaking my phone number on stream. I will not do that. I almost did. Okay, now I have to do the authentication code. There's so many hurdles. I gotta wait for that to come in. Oh yeah, 3 houses and 7 today. That's crazy. Yeah, I was trying to figure out because I'm going to a con next weekend, and I was trying to figure out because I have my engaged copy signed by a couple of the VAs. Gwen will be added. Like, I promise you, Gwen will be added. I don't know when, but she will. I promise. I don't know when, don't know how, don't know what context, but she's too popular. She will definitely be added in. Oh, Liko's voice actor. Yes. I really hope she does. I will cry. I love her. If time, I'd check out the Academy of Sciences. That's one of my favorite spots in San Fran. That is definitely cool. I want to go to the aquarium. Oh my gosh, what the heck? This is not... Hold on. I'm gonna go back to shiny hunting. I promise. I promise. I promise. I will just have to wait for that to come through. Or maybe I can resend. Can I resend? That'd be nice. Sometimes, oh, see? You know, resending the code for me, for whatever reason, will sometimes just make it push through. It's really weird. I don't know why that's how it happens. I don't know if you guys have that same issue. I have that issue, and I don't like it. Confirmation. Yep. Submit. Yay. Alright. I successfully did the thing that I have to do. I like... Yep, North America. Sorry, I'm almost done. I promise this time I'm almost done. That's right. This is probably very boring and I'm not checking checks. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, now I'm good. Now I can return. Alright, let me... I would install Masters for Gwen, yeah. Right now, Anniversary is about to happen, and I have 50,000 gems saved for Anniversary. The Anniversary units are always, like, cracked. Like, they're super, like, crazy strong. So yeah, I haven't been to the aquarium in a minute. Last I heard, it was getting redone. Not sure if it's complete. I loved it though, but Monterey Bay Aquarium makes ours look so bad. Liko's voice actress was at... Oh, what? Oh my gosh, I would have died. I have... No, I don't have it. There was a Liko's Sprigatito card, in Chinese. I have... It's so funny. I have the Chase card, which is the Captain Pikachu card, but I don't have the Liko and Sprigatito card. So that is something I definitely want to buy down the line. Probably the Roy card too, just because Horizons, you know? Crazy Kai is literally Go from Journey. Yes! And Hawks from My Hero Academia. That's the more crazy part to me. I'm like, what the heck? Who voices Volo and Masters? That is a good question. Hold on. Volo voice actor. Pokemon Masters. It is... Is this it? I don't think he's done very much. Vam from... I don't know what... Fantasian Neo Dimension? Yeah, but I don't think he does very much. He's a very good Volo. Like, as soon as I heard his voice, I was like, this is literally just how I envisioned Volo sounding in my head. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh man, like, sometimes you hear a voice actor or actress in Pokemon Masters, and it's like, yep, that is how they should sound. Dot has the same English. That's Petra? Oh my gosh, I did not know that. Oh man, that's so cool. I don't know. One of my favorite voice actors is J. Michael Tatum, and I don't know if he's like done anything with Pokemon yet. Actually, I have Gloria's English voice actress. I have a card signed by her. And I have my my Ash's Pikachu signed by Sarah Natachini. Also, it's so funny. I keep on like occasionally getting notifications for this tweet that blew up. It just completely blew up, and I'm like, ah. But yeah, I have a signed Petra print from Faye. Oh, that's so cool. I feel really bad because we had a couple like autographed prints from when we went to PAX East one year, and they kind of got destroyed in the car. We spent like $300 on them. Oh my goodness, I see the baby. Look at her. Oh, she's looking around. She's so cute. What are you doing? Hi. She approaches. Oh, virtual signing is so nice. That's really awesome. Alright, we're almost there. I'm assuming that we'll be going. As long as I don't get distracted again, we will probably be going until like 11, and then I will sign off for the night. But it's whatever comes first, the 3,000 or, well, 3,000. Oh, hello? She's not supposed to be on the coffee table. There's too many cards on it. Too many shiny cardboard. Like, unironically, like, in that, like, the piles of cards, there's, like, hundreds of dollars worth. That's pretty bad. And he's just like, well, I know where they are. Except then he lost the most expensive one. But, anyway. Actually, I will be right back. I have to grab a charger. Boop. Now I'm back, and I see Pastor has to go. There we go. I return. I hope I get the shiny tonight too, though. It's been a saga, total saga. Fix my hair, that'd be great. A lot of FE voice actors did autograph streams in 2020. I wish I did that. I just was like, 2020 was when, oh, the baby. She jumped up. That was when I was like neck deep into college, and it was just hard. I was not paying attention to anything. I was going to my senior year. So much going on. But yeah, since I lived in such a rural area, and since I went to college in a rural area, I didn't really get to do much cons outside of like PAX, ever, really. We went to New York Comic-Con once, we went to Boston Comic-Con once, but we didn't go much else, or go to much else, like convention-wise, and yeah. Oh, the Squirtle someday will come home to me. I know. Acting like I didn't feed you. Acting like I didn't feed you. She loves to pretend that I didn't feed her. I know. Sorry, I have to open up Discord again. Oh, Xander Mobus is Drayton. That's pretty cool. Let the cat manipulate the RNG and give you the shiny. Maybe she will. Will you? She's laying down over there. It looks like she might knock down one of my games. I don't know for sure, but I'm kind of like she might. But yeah, EJ, I hope you're having a good night. I appreciate you dropping by, and Rushy, I appreciate you dropping by and DMing me your thoughts, even though I keep moving off of it because I had to do something and all that jazz. But yeah, if I will see if I can remember to take out my copy of Engage before the next stream, which will be tomorrow, but still. And then I have to hope that YouTube isn't like shadow banning me because I had to go live 3 times. Dietrich VA's Drayton, that's crazy too. Oh, I saw. Did you see Frieza's in? It's in there. I think the Frieza VA is I cannot remember the character name for the life of me. I'm blanking on it. It's one of the new characters. I think I want to say that it was one of the characters in Lita's route. I might be wrong. I feel like it's gonna be really hard for me to pick a path. Like, if they do, like, a bunch of, like, path breaks, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just kind of like, oh, like, they all kind of sound good. Very hard choices. Very hard choices. I probably will end up doing Lita's, but I will not lie. There's a couple other, like, it's just a hard choice. I don't know what to say. It's just really hard. Hard to decide. Yeah, I'm definitely like already like, huh? I don't know how I streamed for 12 hours the last time I did this. Last time I streamed. Theodora least interesting to me. That's fair. I think, yeah, I think I would probably put, I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard choice. See, I can safely drink water because I know I will not get a shiny. Ah. One of these days. One of these days for sure. One of these resets for sure. Nope, nothing. I want to do Lita first, but I'm invested in Kai's story. That's really fair. That's very, very fair. I definitely feel like it's gonna be... I don't know. I'm really curious if it's gonna be like a sooner split too. So I'm like, how much will we find out about the characters and their roots before we have to make the choice? Like with Three Houses, it was basically like immediate, or not, sorry, not immediate. It was basically like you went through all of the like so many like just like joint exercises and battles, and then you had to make the choice. But I think with this, it will be more immediate. That's what I was trying to say, is that, like, I think it's gonna be more immediate. You might get a couple battles and then maybe, but it's kind of, like, hard to know for sure because, like, even though they've been showing off, like, a lot of the game, it almost feels like it's, like, they're still hiding stuff. Like, there's still stuff to know about, and honestly, I think the fact that we still have to know a couple things outside of like character VAs and characters themselves, I feel like it might be evidence for an earlier Nintendo Direct perhaps in September. I'm already thinking about it. I'm just saying I'm already thinking about it. But you know, it's like it's so weird though because like even with a Nintendo Direct, like, it's after any potential Pokemon news. Which, granted, I will know some of the Pokemon news in advance. Like, for example... the chart animation. I'm thinking about Dietrich now because of Esmeralda. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I feel like I use, like, Switch and Switch 2, like, super interchangeably at this point, which is kind of unfortunate. Someday. But yeah, definitely, I mean, I'm excited for it. The game is getting a mini direct. I hope you're right. That would be really nice if it got like a mini direct. There's I mean, Splatoon Raiders got one. Splatoon is like Nintendo's favorite child. That's what I'll say about Splatoon. It's a good series. I'm not saying it's not a good series. I think it's really sweaty. I've played Splatoon 2, played Splatoon 3, enjoyed Splatoon 2 more than Splatoon 3 because I kept getting bodied in Splatoon 3. I wish I was better at the game, is kind of what I'm trying to say. But practice makes perfect. There's too many other games that I want to play. Turf 4 is fun though. I don't know, like, and the thing that sucks is, like, I probably will pick up Splatoon 4 whenever that comes out. Whenever it comes out, I'll pick up Splatoon 4. I'm probably not picking up Raiders, unfortunately, but I've heard really good things, which is really awesome for the people that enjoy the game. Winds and Waves release date won't be revealed till next Pokemon Day. Yeah, I think you're right, but I am hoping for a release window. And I'm probably not gonna get it, and I'm aware I'm not gonna get it, but if they are, like, in this, like, I'm gonna be in the arena, like, as they're announcing this stuff. So, if they're like, Winds and Waves is coming out winter 2026, or not 2026, 2027, then I could just be like, okay, cool. Now I know how that's gonna go. But if they're like summer 2027, I'm gonna be like, oh no. Oh no. For a couple different reasons. Just team up with Slayer easy. She is really good at Splatoon, isn't she? I wish I was better. She'd probably be like, Lauren, what are you doing? And I'd be like, I don't know. I'm just trying to win. I'm just trying to win the game. Yeah, but like Winds and Waves being even just mentioned in some capacity, I will cry. Pokemon Emerald, if they're going heavy into Rayquaza, I'm just saying, like, a perfect thing to end a big Rayquaza thing would be re-releasing Pokemon Emerald. We obviously did it with Fire Red, Leaf Green. You know, like, the framework is there. They could just do it. It's gonna be November next year. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's gonna be November. It could be October again. I don't want to say it's... Sorry, I'm actually DMing this response. But yeah. Okay, yeah. Pokemon games always release no, except for ZA. That was October. That was an October game, and it was already cold. when NFB and I were waiting for that game, I was like, it's already freezing and it's only mid-October. Like, I should have expected it, but I was still like, and the days were nice, at least. The days were really nice. It was still like 50 or 60. But, yeah, it's just, everything is a saga. No shiny yet. We're like getting down to the wire, at least for today's runs. I really, really, really want to get this before. Just play Auras. Why do we need Emerald? No, look. I want easier access. I want a shiny hunt gas form on stream. I could do that in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but I'm not really the biggest fan of that game. Sorry, responding again. But yeah, I'm really excited for Winds and Waves, and yeah. But yeah, you know, it's just like, you know, they're releasing the Emerald set, which I don't know if you saw EJ or Reshi, but we already had leaks for that. We had two. We had a Growlithe illustration rare leak, and we had a Groudon leak, and it looks really cool. The Groudon looks really, really good. I went to the event for the ZA launch when that was wild. I was still trying to like figure out what was going on there. I was like, what's he doing? It seemed like it was in good fun though, which is always good. Always good. No nickname. Yeah. That's the thing too, like I'm thinking like even for the Winds and Waves launch, I'm like, do I want to do like NFB always does a cosplay and it always looks really great, and I'm like, do I want to do like a cosplay for the Winds and Waves launch? Like, I don't know, I feel like it'd be fun. I feel like, I don't know, I remember when I was in high school, there's probably a picture of me somewhere, but I did Dawn when the symphony concert was going on. And then I haven't done anything since then, I don't think. Like, Pokemon related, at least. But yeah, I don't know. When I pulled up to the Z event, I saw Almir just sitting across Nintendo and Plaza, eating Chipotle. So true. I don't know. I'm really excited for Fire Emblem, if only because I've been really craving like a launch atmosphere, if that makes sense. It might just be us two, I don't know, but like it's still gonna be a launch, and I'm still really excited to get that collector's edition. Or it was like the Dagda, I can't remember what it's called, the Dagda edition. But yeah. I'm already just like for the next launch, like I'm like, should I buy snacks in advance, or should I like do, like, I don't know. I'm like, New York City is just expensive, so I'm like, do I like buy gift cards in advance? Like, I don't know. There's so much I'm like just like thinking about. There's so much like on my mind. I'm just trying to like decide things like in advance, if that makes sense. I don't know. But it's kind of hard to decide things in advance when you don't know when a game is coming out, is what I'll say. Yeah, it's just gonna be us two. I think it will. I'm gonna be there all night with you, Loki. Because, like, my train gets there, I think, at, like, 10 p.m. And I'm just planning on staying all the way through. Like, I don't have anything else to do. And I was like, Fortune's Weave takes place in Shamir's country. Yes, it does. Yes, I am quite excited to return to that. It's also just kind of like I'm curious if we'll get some lore, lore drop. I don't know. It's gonna be so interesting too because it's not like Legends Arceus in the sense that like direct relatives are very obvious. Like I feel like there could even be like oh like I mean it's. I think we already figured out, or it's heavily implied that it's gonna be like there's gonna be like some sort of like element of time traveling. And if that's the case, it's like, okay, then like what else are we gonna see? I don't know. I'm really excited for that game. Like I remember like I was rewatching the gameplay trailer from the direct a while ago and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like I'm just so excited for this game." I think it's gonna fill a void that Engage didn't fill for me. If anything, you know what? The void was filled by Path of Radiance being on MSO, low-key. Path of Radiance is just very good, and that was fun playing that again. And I will wait not so patiently for Radiant Dawn to eventually come to Wii NSO in 10 years. Maybe 10 years isn't optimistic enough, but like maybe it'll be more like 5. But I feel like 5 might be too optimistic. Maybe in the 7 to 8 year range we'll get Wii NSO. But yeah, I'm just happy that like now we're in the era where it's like, okay, if we get like a DS NSO, like we, oh gosh, maybe we could, I don't know. I just like for like the Game Boy Advance NSO, for example, I was like, what's stopping you from just translating Binding Blade? Like, can we just translate Binding Blade to English? That would be so great. And they won't do it. They also are never remastering FE4. It's just never gonna happen because Nintendo hates me and they don't want me to play a remastered version of that game. Or remade, I should say. Remastered probably wouldn't sell very well in the year 2020 whatever. But I just feel like it's been like a rumor and it's been on and off, and it'd be fun if they ended up doing that. Ended up like having some sort of release for that. Sigurd and Seliph just need their time. You know what I mean? Like I know the themes are kind of like like there's some stuff, you know, but like we both know what I'm talking about, but I just still, it's just such a good game. I have a translated copy of FE6. I think I have a translated copy, or it's a translated patch, if that makes sense, on a emulation device. And really, I should just play that, but I'm like, oh, yeah, like, I don't know. I really like playing things. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. So, on the same device, and I can't remember if I said this on my birthday stream or not, but I was playing Pokemon Rumble, and I was playing Pokemon Rumble because I'm like, okay, you know, there's a chance I could get a shiny, like, somewhere down the line. I wasn't sure for sure, like, when it would happen or if it would happen because it was full odds. And do you know what came across my screen in that game? It's the same turtle we're hunting right now. Because I got a shiny Squirtle in Pokemon Rumble, but I couldn't get a shiny Squirtle in this game. It's so sad. I'm glad we're almost done though, because my stomach is growling. I haven't eaten since lunch, so I do have to do that eventually. We have to get some food in my belly. EJ, you're like spending the night for Fortune's Weave, right? I think. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I was mostly curious if I was gonna, because like regardless, even if I'm there before you for whatever reason, which I don't think I will be, but you are first for that game. But yeah, that reminds me, I need to get back to my Path of Radiance playthrough. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. like that Fire Emblem was just really good. I really like that one. I really liked Awakening, obvious reasons. I even liked Fates, and I know that's controversial, but I was a really big Takumi fan. When that game came out, I'm still a really big Takumi fan. And I'm trying to think of what else. Let's see. Then there's Three Houses. I really like Three Houses. Engage. I loved the gameplay, but I wasn't a huge fan of the story. Which I know some people say that it doesn't matter if the story is bad, but I mean, it's not even that it was bad. It was just like, meh. I don't know. That's just how I thought about it. But yeah, and then I actually played like Blazing Blade, like the Lin game, for the first time a couple years ago when that made it on Game Boy Advance NSO, and I really liked that. But you know, you know. Conway! Engage is my favorite. Really? Okay, so is it because of the gameplay, or is it like, I know you're a really big Aaliyah fan, female Aaliyah fan too. For me, it's just I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan of the story, and I really like stories in my games, so I don't know. But I don't know. It's not that it was a bad game, especially with the gameplay. The gameplay is probably some of the best in the series. The gameplay was more enjoyable than Three Houses. That is extremely fair. I totally understand that. Let's see. Nothing yet. We are getting down to the end of the wire. We have 12 resets left, and then I will be eating dinner. I don't know what yet, but I will. The gameplay was very smooth. I will say that. Especially, I don't know, like the gameplay was very smooth. If they can like mash together the gameplay of Engage with the story style of Three Houses, I will be a happy camper. And at least so far, I'm liking what I am seeing from Fortune's Weave. So. Alright. We're so close. You know, I feel oh, that's right. Mary Ann's voice actress is going to Otakon, which is the con that I'm going to. I didn't see if there's anyone else that was going, but Mary Ann's voice actress was going. I might get an autograph from her, but I probably won't have her sign my Three Houses copy. I will probably just get like a Mary Ann print if she has one. I love when artists have Fire Emblem prints. It makes me happy. They don't normally have Pokemon ones. Like, if they did voice work in Masters, they more often than not do not have any prints. But I find that they normally have Fire Emblem prints, which is nice. Three Houses looks ugly compared to Engage. Oh, you know, it's not. Okay. Like, maybe potentially a hot take about Fire Emblem Engage. I think all of the characters have like same face disorder. Like, they all look the same, like face wise, like just their face. I'm not saying like obviously design, they're all different. And they have some really good designs too. Yeah, I just with that, I was just like, yeah. But the actual color, like the art direction outside of the characters having the same face is phenomenal. I especially like, oh gosh, I'm blanking on the name. What kingdom was it? I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the kingdom. The Flower Kingdom. The Flower Kingdom. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking so bad? Look, I know I haven't eaten in like almost 12 hours. Oh. Let's see. Kingdom. Engage. Fire Emblem. Irene. Irene. I knew it started with an F. I was like, F something. And I can't think of what it was. I remembered Solm. But I was like, that is not it. Yes, Alfred's Kingdom. I really like that part of the game. Solm was very cool too. But that was my favorite. Yeah, Firine. You know, it's so funny because like, so I have like my Streamlabs chat up on one hand. That's so funny. But yeah, so I have my Streamlabs chat on the side, and then I also have like a monitor that I use just in case, because sometimes the chats come through on this side first, and sometimes they come through on my Streamlabs chat first. So I have both. But yeah, on this side, like sometimes it will autocorrect or autofill certain words, and so for Farine, it like went to country, and that's all it says. It's kind of funny. Vagato. Yeah, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, Kai and Vagato, same voice actor. It's crazy. He seems like he's really excited about the role though, and that makes me excited. Like, that makes me excited. I like when the voice actors are excited. Yeah, exactly. They have the same VA. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I really wanted J. Michael Tatum to come back, and I don't think so far there's been any characters that scream J. Michael Tatum to me, like I don't know, like just not yet. I also really like Eric Vale, but he kind of does more soft-spoken characters, and it also seems like he's not really voice acting as much. He might, and I'm just not paying attention. Oh, he does. Interesting. Alright, we have 5 left. Can we make it in 5? Yeah, it's really interesting to sort of see like the crossover from like Fire Emblem VAs to literally anything else. You sometimes will see them play Pokemon characters, which is really fun when that happens. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do you mean you have the same voice actor? That happened with oh gosh, Stephanie. Can't remember her last name. Stephanie's something with an S. That happened with her because she plays Freya in Fire Emblem Heroes, and then she also plays Gloria in Pokemon Masters. So it's like, what the heck? Like, that's some range right there. Like, British accent and all. Although some people complain because they feel like her voice changed, but so this is the new Tiki. That's real. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Fortune's Weave isn't even the last time we see Sophis in that regard. She's just gonna show up sometimes, you know? Oh, did I? Okay, no, I got it. I pressed 1 and 2 at the same time, and I was like, I don't know which one is gonna activate first. Yeah, but I'm beyond excited for that game. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. All right. We're almost there. We're almost there. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Yuri from Three Houses has the same voice actor as Leon and Journeys. They're the same? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Alright, last one of the day. Last one. Can we get a shiny? Why would we ever get a shiny? That's crazy. Oh, oy vey. Alright, well, that's my 300. I always end on the home screen. Dimitri and Bowie are both voiced by Chris Hackney. That's very interesting. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that either. That's interesting. Yeah, did you see that there was like an actual actor in Fire Emblem? Probably before the like his acting career took off. But it's really interesting. Like the bear, the bear and the bear. But yeah, no shiny so far today, but we did make it to 3,000 soft resets, which is so insane, and I can't believe that I am still shiny Squirtle-less. Hopefully that will change soon. Stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll probably do another 200 resets. And I probably will be streaming tomorrow. Might not be as late because I do have work on Tuesday and Wednesday. And I'm gonna try my best to stream Tuesday and Wednesday, but I guess you never know with me because I change my feelings like the wind changes direction. But anyways, EJ, Reshi, thank you so much for joining stream. I really appreciate it. And that's true too, and that was shocking to me when I first figured that out. Like, it's like I knew that Veronica Taylor voiced both of them, but somehow it was like not computing in my brain. I don't know if that makes sense. I actually didn't find out she voiced Micaiah for a while afterwards, and then it made like sense because there's some sorry, like lines that I was like, oh, I can tell now. But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's all from me tonight. I really appreciate you guys for popping in and joining me, especially after all the technical issues. Which I now hopefully will not experience again because now I know that if I start broadcast that if I press the space button it will just completely destroy my hopes and dreams. But anyway, as always, and I need to do this myself, rest well, eat well, sleep well, be well, hydrate, do not dihydrate. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.